For decades, we've operated under a single assumption that your personality, your mood swings, and your anxiety are products of the brain. Think about the days when you were hit with an unexplainable foul mood, a sudden wave of mental fog, or an intense, gripping craving for sugar. Most people blame themselves for these moments. They attribute the struggle to a lack of willpower, bad genetics, or a failure of mental fortitude. They assume they just need to try harder to snap out of it. But the biological reality suggests a different source. These frustrations often have little to do with your mind's strength. Instead, the signals driving those emotions originate in an entirely different part of the body. Attempting to fix your mood by only tweaking your brain chemistry ignores the root cause. You are fighting a losing battle because you are only treating the symptoms, while the real problem lies elsewhere. Look at the massive scale of the human microbiome. You are a walking ecosystem. By cell count, half of you is microscopic bacteria. Trillions reside deep inside your digestive tract, manufacturing the exact chemical signals that regulate your nervous system. Specific populations of bacteria correlate with specific emotional outputs. An overpopulation of certain strains will pump out chemicals that trigger acute stress, while other colonies produce signals that leave you feeling deeply lethargic. This creates a state of neurological friction. You might consciously intend to be productive, but if your gut's chemical output is broadcasting a signal of panic or exhaustion, those bacterial demands often override your conscious desires. This internal microbial makeup acts as a hidden force, dictating major parts of your daily identity and personality. These signals travel along a physical, high-speed communication pathway linking your stomach directly to your brain, the vagus nerve. Microbes use this biological superhighway to constantly flood your central nervous system with chemical demands. When opportunistic bacteria multiply, sending distress signals upward, triggering feelings of anxiety and intense sugar cravings, they manipulate the host into eating what they need. A different set of beneficial bacteria produces stabilizing, mood-boosting chemicals when they are properly nourished. This creates a negative feedback loop. A diet of processed food feeds the anxiety-inducing microbes. As they multiply, they exert a tighter grip over the brain, demanding more of the food that allows them to grow. Chronic weight issues and life-altering neurological disorders are often linked back to this microscopic bacterial imbalance. Without intervention, a person can remain caught in a cycle of reacting to the chemical demands of their microbiome rather than their own intentions. The gut is a dynamic environment that you have the power to reshape. You can begin by starving the opportunistic bacteria. When you cut the processed sugars that fuel them, you remove their primary food source. As those specific microbe populations decline, the signals of anxiety and mental fog they send up the vagus nerve begin to dissipate. At the same time, you can rebuild the population of beneficial bacteria by introducing diverse, fibrous foods. As these beneficial populations grow, they shift the chemical profile sent to the brain towards signals of stability and calm. You're the architect of this ecosystem. Curate the environment in your gut. Change the environment of your mind. Your next meal sends a direct command to your brain. Choose to feed the microbes driving anxiety or take control of your ecosystem today.